Hello, YouTube, and welcome to another edition of our Tag Team Duos Royal Rumble here on the channel. Last edition, if you missed it, well, I tell you what, sometimes you have surprises and sometimes you have surprises. Now, do I give you the details or do I make you go back and watch episode number 1? Maybe I'll wait just a little bit. But boy, we had some amazing tag teams in episode number 1 and duos. And we've got another great list of them for you here today as well. So sit back and enjoy, and we'll find out who wins episode number 2 of our Royal Rumble edition following tag teams and duos. And let's find out who our first entrant is going to be. And it looks like it's going to be the Big Boss Man. Now, the Big Boss Man, remember, he used to have a tag team with Akeem. They were the Twin Towers back in the day. Had some legendary matches with Hulk Hogan and, some other ones as well. But Big Boss Man, he is going to be entrant number 1 in our tag team duos Royal Rumble. Of course, his partner is Akeem. And remember, the winner of the Rumble takes their tag team or duos partner to our finale, and we will crown one tag team / duos champion. And I'm excited to see where this goes. We've got still numerous Rumbles that we will be featuring for you right here on the channel. And it looks like Animal will be entrant number 2. And of course, we remember them very, very good. Now, you might have a couple of different names that you remember them from back in the day. Some of you may remember them as the Road Warriors, and that's who we are featuring, the Road Warriors. Others, well, they also had, of course, Legion of Doom when they were in WWF back in the day as well. So there we go, our first 2 entrants into our tag team duos Royal Rumble, and this one should be a good one. I'm excited to see what these 2 can do as they will get ready to square things off here on our channel today. Of course, entrants will come in every 60 seconds. You got to be thrown over the top rope and have both feet land on the floor for you to be eliminated in this tag team Rumble, and we're looking forward to it. Here today this is the longest intro ever, I swear. Can we just get her going there, fellas? There we go. Big Boss Man and Animal tied up here early. Again, every 60 seconds, a new combatant will come into the ring. As you've got your partner that's here, but when will your partner come out is the question. And that last time we had our Royal Rumble duos, it didn't help. We had a couple of times where tag teams were both in the ring at the same time. It didn't happen much, though. In fact, I went back and watched the video. I think it only happened a couple of times. Animal with a big bear hug on Big Boss Man. He has absolutely taken the life out of the Big Boss Man right now. Boss Man able to get his way out, but boy, Animal has taken a lot of energy out of Big Boss Man here as 1 and 2. And here we go. 10 seconds until we find out who entrant number 3 will be here in this tag team duos Royal Rumble, and it will be who? Jey Uso is coming in. Of course, part of the Usos, and we'll see what they're able to do, but that's an early number for the Usos, and Big Boss Man trying to greet Jey, not nicely, let's put it that way. Uso trying to get himself of a little piece of the Boss Man, which he does, and now Uso sends Animal for the ride. Boss Man comes in and gets in the way, and Animal just got himself a nice little rope-to-rope trip there with nothing. Big splash on Jey Uso as Boss Man with a telegraphed clothesline that went nowhere. And now Animal, nice little hip toss there as he goes after Jey Uso and tosses him over in the corner, and then a big boot to Big Boss Man. Now Animal's getting him a piece of Uso. And a little backdrop there. Boss Man having a little snooze in the corner as Animal comes over and just thumps him up a little bit. All right, who's entrant number 4 going to be? Stunning Steve And before he was Stone Cold Steve Austin, he was part of the Hollywood Blondes. Steve Austin and also Brian Pillman back in their WCW days. And Jey Uso is not a happy fan of Stunning Steve. He gives him a rude awakening into this match. As all four combatants find a partner and tie up. Whoa, an Animal with a neck breaker from Uso. And Bossman's going after Stunning Steve here early. Can he get a quick elimination? No. Survey says not yet there, Mr. Bossman. But Big Bossman and Stunning Steve getting together. And now Animal trying to get rid of Jey Uso, and not going to happen at least yet. Bossman's got Stunning Steve up. Hello! A welcome to the turnbuckle there on Stunning Steve. It's weird to see Steve Austin with hair, isn't it? Very strange. And we know who this guy is. This is The Undertaker. And he, of course, had a very strong tag team. Remember with Kane back in the day, the Brothers of Destruction? Now, this is kind of an early number for Undertaker, but if anybody could go from 5 and win it, it could be the Dead Man, and he runs a little old school and takes Jey Uso down to the mat. Now, Undertaker kind of stunned here early. He takes a quick little siesta over in the corner. Bossman with a big hammer on Stunning Steve, although Undertaker comes up from his nap, and he's laying haymakers on the Big Bossman as Stunning Steve now trying to put Bossman out with kind of a sleeper hold, a modified there, as Uso goes high and crushes down on Animal. Usually you do not want to get on the top rope in a Royal Rumble setting, but Jey Uso said, that's not me. I'm going up top. Let's go. Here's IRS. IRS is in as well, and remember, he and Ted DiBiase back in the day were part of Money Inc. And DiBiase and IRS, you know, they went around and tried to audit everybody. IRS had a lot of different opportunities in wrestling, that's for sure. As he goes out of the ring right now, Uso could have maybe had an elimination attempt there, didn't take it. Stunning Steve with a little bit of issue over here in the corner as Undertaker trying to get rid of Stunning Steve, and Steve with a big punch to the face and gets out of that predicament. Now Animal slung over to the corner. Whoa, Steve throws Undertaker into Animal as well. We got two stunned over here, and while that was going down, IRS, you have been audited. You're out of here. IRS took a toss over the top. Look at Undertaker and Animal try to shake them cobwebs loose over in the corner. And Undertaker with a big leg drop, and here comes Jerry Sags. Jerry Sags coming into this match, into the Royal Rumble. Of course, we remember the Nasty Boys back in the day. And there's another elimination, as out and gone is Jey Uso. So one of the Usos is gone. As Animal slung over in the corner, Big Bossman coming over to toss him up on the top rope. Boy, look at over here in the corner, Jerry Sags just was wailing on Stunning Steve. Goodness. Now Stunning Steve with a little revenge on him. Bossman and Animal in this corner over here as Animal picks up Bossman, brings him down to the mat. Undertaker stomping a mud hole in Jerry Sags as Stunning Steve says, "What hit me?" He's stunned over there on the edge of the mat. Bossman with a big suplex onto Undertaker. Now Big Bossman going in to get him a piece of Undertaker. Here comes Bobby Roode. Roode, a part, of course, remember Beer Money? Beer Money, a really good tag team back in the day. And Roode comes right in after Stunning Steve and brings him down to the mat, not nicely. Now he wants a piece of the Undertaker. Look at this, got him over in the corner, but Stunning Steve inadvertently comes over and helps. I don't think he meant to do that. As Bossman and Stunning Steve are now hooked up. Suplex coming. Whoa, there goes one of the Nasty Boys, though. Animal takes Jerry Sags and says, so long, my friend. Big boot to the face, and one of the Nasty Boys is out of here as Animal stopped Undertaker from a pickup. Big Boss Man all of a sudden got a little bit of something going. He's over here getting him a piece of Animal. Whoa, and a big slam down. Remember, Animal and Big Boss Man were the first two in this tag team duos Royal Rumble. As here comes the British Bulldog. Of course, the British Bulldogs back in the day, Davey Boy Smith and Dynamite Kid. This is Davey Boy Smith as he's into the mat. He's going right after Stunning Steve. Now he wants a piece of Animal, and he'll take him down. Boy, remember the Bulldogs back in the day had what, Matilda? Was that the dog's name, right? That's the dog they brought out to the matches, and they were a very good tag team. Dynamite Kid was such an underrated wrestler back in the day. And obviously, Davey Boy Smith, a powerhouse. He's getting a little bit of trouble right now, though, as Animal had him lifted up. Now Undertaker wants to go get himself of British Bulldog. There goes Boss Man. Stunning Steve has taken Big Boss Man. Said, enjoy your shower, sir. And now is he going after? He is going after Animal. He took out combatant number 1. Can he take out combatant number 2 is the question. As here comes one of the Pit Bulls. This is Pit Bull number 2. Now, some of you may or may not remember them from their ECW days. Pit Bulls were a very, very good tag team back in ECW. And they have made their attempt at a Royal Rumble championship as Pitbull number 2 is getting him some of the Undertaker. Look at Rude just absolutely bending Animal into a pretzel. There's no submissions in this Rumble, but if there was, I promise you this, Animal would be game, set, and match. Rude absolutely took Animal to the cleaners over there, and there's an elimination. Stunning Steve, see ya. And Bobby Roode also is out of here. Well, we just had, and there's a huge tombstone on to the British Bulldog. We just had ourselves 6 in the ring, and now 2 of them gone. As Tito Santana comes in. Now, who's Tito going to be a part of? Let's find out. Because there's a couple different spots he could go. Oh, he's going to be Strikeforce. I love it. Strikeforce was one of my favorites back in the day. They were such a fun tag team with, obviously, Tito Santana. He's one of, part of Strikeforce, along with, of course, his partner, Rick Martel, who we will see probably later. I hope later. That'd be pretty awkward if not. But Tito right now going after Pitbull number 2. Look at Animal taking out Undertaker. Now Bulldog takes down Animal. Undertaker's in a little bit of trouble over here. Can Bulldog get a big elimination? Let's see. He's throwing around the dead man like it's no thing. Tito off the second rope with a beautiful drop kick there. Now Tito and Animal are getting together, and Tito slung over to the corner. It's Animal and Pitbull number 2. Undertaker and Bulldog were getting together. Now Tito comes over with a big high knee. Here comes Akeem. Of course, Akeem already had his tag team partner eliminated, part of the Twin Towers. So for the Twin Towers to advance, Akeem's gonna have to take this wire to wire. Undertaker tried to go after Tito Santana, reverse DDT. Down goes Taker. Tito and Bulldog getting together now. Davey Boy with an atomic drop, and then Akeem comes over and tosses Tito aside like he's just a piece of paper. Toss him into the ropes, and a big clothesline there. Boy, look how big Akeem is, and Undertaker comes over and snaps his neck down to the mat. Now Undertaker going after Pitbull number 2. Here's Tito and Animal over here on the far side. Big DDT takes Tito down. And now Davey Boy takes down Animal. Boy, this has been a lot of action here early. Have we had more than 6 wrestlers in the match at one time? I'm not sure. Here comes Jimmy Uso. He's number 7 in. And Jimmy, unfortunately, had his brother Jay eliminated earlier. And there goes Pitbull number 2. Akeem says, exit stage left. You don't got to go home, but you can stay here. As Akeem with a big elimination. Now he chucks Tito down to the mat. Here's a reverse DDT. Actually kind of a neck breaker there by Undertaker. Uso gets a back body drop by Animal, and then Undertaker takes Animal out. It almost feels like you watch these guys get one offensive move in, and then they turn around and bam, they're on their back. There's just not a lot of room to move around in these Rumble events where you just don't have a lot of time or a lot of spots to move around. And once you get some offense in, you got to be immediately watching your back. There's Undertaker tossed over the top, but Uso went over after Mr. Akeem and saved things, and now Animal has tossed out in a big toss out as Davey Boy Smith is eliminated. And here comes one half of Demolition. Now I'm going to tell you, one of my all-time, if not my all-time favorite tag team was Demolition. Now, I was Demolition before they tried to make 3 guys on it. Remember they brought in Crush to be a part of Demolition back in the day? I was Demolition when Demolition was, you know, one of those the bad guy tag teams. They would fight the Hart Foundation, and I just love Demolition. Absolutely one of my favorites, and I usually did cheer for the good guys. You know, I was all about the good guys, but Demolition, for some reason, I think it was just their attitude, their entrance, their ring attire. I always loved watching Demolition, and so anytime I get a chance, I always go old school on the WWE Network and on Peacock, and I always watch and keep an eye on if I can find some old Demolition matches. They were so much fun back in the day. Oh, here we go. It's the first time we've got a tag team in at the same time as Hawk is in. Undertaker's gone. Akeem has eliminated The Undertaker. Wait a minute. What is happening? No. Hawk just eliminated Animal. What happened there? What? I'm stunned. The Road Warriors eliminate each other. Animal is slung out by Hawk. I didn't even get a chance to talk that we, made all of these tag teams as part of stables, so they shouldn't have attacked each other. Boy, was I wrong about that. Hawk was barely in, took Animal and slung him out. I thought there might be a little bit of an advantage there for the Road Warriors. I'm just stunned. I am absolutely stunned that did not work. Well, all right then, I guess we move along. I thought that might be a huge possibility as here comes Bryan Adams. Now, who will Bryan Adams be a part of? I'm interested in. Yes, he is going to be a part of Chronic. I just had to see his attire to see, but he is a part of, remember the tag team from WCW? They didn't get a lot of run, but Chronic, Brian Clark and Bryan Adams. 2 guys that were a part of a lot of different stables and gimmicks, but I always thought Chronic was a tag team that could have got more love and just didn't come up at the right time, I guess. As Hawk and Axe are together over here in the corner. Axe is stunned right now, and whoa, look at that, a double smash on Akeem. Axe going after Hawk here on the corner and trying to find a way to make, well, now he gets slung into the turnbuckle as coming over was Bryan Adams to give him a big smash. Tito now and Axe getting together. Tito looking for an elimination. No. You leave Demolition alone, Tito. Here is Pitbull number 1. Now remember, we already saw Pitbull number 2 here. And Pitbull number 2 was eliminated earlier. And so Pitbull number 1, to keep your tag team alive, you're going to have to go wire to wire. Boy, we have had some big upsets already. But that Road Warrior one, I'm just sitting here with my hands in the air. I don't know exactly what went wrong there as Uso with a big DDT on Akeem. Now Uso and Akeem, big headbutt. Big headbutt, and we've got another elimination. Out goes Hawk. Just as I was looking at the top, I watched Hawk go sailing. And I mean sailing out of the ring. Boy, Axe is in a stunned state right now, as is Akeem. Look at Axe. He's got the wobble legs going on right now as he gets a little bit of energy to go after Akeem. Those two are both in some trouble. But somehow, Axe with a belly-to-belly on Akeem. And here comes Flying Brian. The second half of the Hollywood Blondes. We already saw Stunning Steve get eliminated, but here comes Flying Brian. Of course, Brian Pillman. Some would say his best wrestling was when he was with WWF. He had some loose cannon stuff that everybody thought was some of his best stuff. But if you can find some old WCW video, Flying Brian, back in the day, he was a lot of fun when he teamed up with Steve Austin, of course, Stunning Steve. Tito's looking to try to find a way to get Akeem out of here. A lot of showboating there by Bryan Adams. Uso was down, but he didn't try to take after Jimmy. And there is a double choke slam, and right after that, Pitbull 2 with a huge clothesline. And now Akeem is going after Axe. Oh, and he throws him right down to the mat. Uso got chucked out there. Luckily, nothing for his sake happened. Now he's going after Akeem as well. Can Uso get the elimination? He does. Akeem is out of here. And here we go again. Another part of tag teams that are in. This is Rick Martel. Rick Martel and Tito Santana, of course, members of Strike Force, are both in this match. Now, we saw it happen, though, with the Road Warriors, and whoa! Rick Martel! We hardly knew ya. Axe got Rick Martel up and sent him. Rick Martel barely in this match. Well, apparently, if you're a tag team and you get in at the same time as your partner, bad things happen. We've had happen that a couple of times as Axe with a huge power bomb on Pitbull number 1. Bryan Adams and Flying Brian together. And look at, my gosh, Axe is just absolutely crunching Pitbull 1, and then he stopped. Some of the AI in this game always makes me kind of smile. You get some interesting things that happen to you and that you watch, and then you go, you know what? I still purchased you, and you still make me laugh. Uso going after Tito's. Tito Santana in some trouble here. Yep, there's a double Russian leg sweep, and down goes Tito. Flying Brian. Say that 5 times fast, by the way. But Flying Brian and Jimmy Uso take down Tito. And then Bryan Adams comes over and slings Flying Brian down to the mat. Here's Brian Knobbs, and we just had an elimination right as I saw Knobbs was coming in, as Jimmy Uso says goodbye to the Pitbulls. We've seen both Pitbulls in, and both Pitbulls are out, both eliminated in this tag team duos Royal Rumble. Now, you will notice the first 2 episodes of our Royal Rumble, without spoiling too much, have been all wrestlers, have been all real wrestlers. That will change as these episodes continue. I promise you that. That's all I'm going to tell you without giving away any fun stuff we've got planned. But, boy, oh boy, we've had some big upsets already today as well, as Jimmy Uso now finds himself into some trouble. Bryan Adams going to send Jimmy Uso to the showers. And there goes Axe as well. Jimmy Uso and Axe from Demolition gone. We went from 6 in the ring down to 4. Here comes Billy Gunn. Now, I think I know. Yes, indeed. This is Billy Gunn when he was part of the New Age Outlaws. He was just coming in to the New Age Outlaws because I just noticed he's got Mr. Ass printed on the back of his trunks. But, yeah, this is Billy Gunn as part of the New Age Outlaws. And, of course, we remember them. Whoa, Tito. And Strikeforce, you're done. Tito Santana out of here. Billy Gunn trying to lay some haymakers into Bryan Adams right now. And there is, wow. Brian Knobbs had a handful of hair and just sent him down. As now Billy Gunn and Brian Knobbs getting together. Now Brian Adams, goes after Gunn with a power bomb. And again, we're down to just 4 competitors in this Royal Rumble. As Gunn and Flying Brian together. Gunn with a little side slam there. Here comes Dynamite Kid of the British Bulldogs. Remember, his partner has already been eliminated, as we saw Davey Boy Smith go down. But Dynamite Kid could still bring the Bulldogs to a win here today. As Flying Brian just is getting, he cannot go anywhere right now. He just found himself getting stomped and stomped again. Could Dynamite Kid go after Bryan Adams on the mat? Now finally back up to his feet is Brian Knobbs. He had been over there in the corner for a couple of seconds. Uh-oh. Bryan Adams. Could this be it for him? That is it for him. Goodbye, Brian Knobbs. Bryan Adams saw he was over in the corner for a while and said, I'm going to go over there and take out the weaker man, and it worked out perfectly. Here's Flying Brian with a great suplex there on Dynamite Kid, who's struggling to get himself over to the corner. We could have it. Oh, I thought maybe we were going to see a double suplex there. It did not happen. Here comes Kane now to the match. Kane's tag team partner from earlier, the Brothers of Destruction, Undertaker, was eliminated. So Kane to bring Undertaker to the championship. Oh, boy. Double. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my. Double choke slam. Here's Kane and Flying Brian right now. This Dynamite Kid sends over in the corner Bryan Adams. Now as Billy Gunn goes over to meet Adams. Ooh, there's a big elbow and a big punch, too, by Adams. Flying Brian is definitely seen better days. He's taking himself a little spill over in the corner. There's Billy Gunn whipped over in the corner as Dynamite Kid and Flying Brian get together. There's a knee right to the gut. Billy Gunn might be in some trouble, by the way. Bryan Adams looking for a potential elimination. Whoop, nope. Billy Gunn with a big right hand. Flying Brian and Dynamite Kid right now here in the corner. Oh, and we've got both members of Chronic that are going to be out because here comes Brian Clark. Brian Clark and Bryan Adams. The question will be, yep, and that's just what I was worried about. 2 tag team partners going right after each other. We saw it earlier with the Road Warriors. I don't know if that is just a function in the Royal Rumble that they thought and said was going to be fixed that just wasn't. I thought this was supposed to be something that was going to be A-OK this year, but apparently I was wrong about that because I think we could see a big problem here. Whoop. Well, he kind of slid out the backside as Adams and Clark have been going at it since they came in. And you thought, at least I thought these two would work together, and I did everything that I've seen online about, okay, put them in a stable, make them a tag team, da-da-da-da, did all that. You know what? They still fought each other. And there goes Dynamite Kid. Dynamite Kid is out of here as Bryan Adams sends him packing. Flying Brian with a big DDT to send Adams to the mat. Here comes Road Dogg Jesse James. Oh, you didn't know? Of course, part of the New Age Outlaws with Billy Gunn. Now the question will be, will they go after each other too? Boy, Kane is definitely going after Road Dogg as he just came in. Now a DDT from Road Dogg onto Kane. Well, here we go. We got 2 tag teams in this match at the same time. We've already seen Chronic go after each other, though, as Billy Gunn just got a big-time knee to the... Oh, here we go. This could be a big-time power bomb coming. No, he actually goes after the knee, and there goes Flying Brian with a big elimination. Big-time elimination as one half of Chronic has been eliminated of this tag team. Brian Adams remains. Brian Clark, he's heading back to the locker room area. Well, now the question's going to be who is coming in next. At 26, this is Demolition Smash. We saw Axe already in here tonight. He was eliminated. Kane going up to take Billy Gunn down. Now, yes, we do have Billy Gunn and Road Dogg in at the same time. They haven't hurt each other yet, but they haven't really helped each other either. Smash in some trouble. He gets chunked over in the corner. And now looks like well, there we go. That was a pretty nice elbow there from Adams onto Jesse James. Looks like Smash going to try to pick up and maybe take Adams out of this match. Well, he's got him up there on the ropes. Can he spin him over and flip him out? This would be a big elimination. Nope, there's a right hand right to Smash's face as Kane brings Smash right down to the mat. Flying Brian is in a lot of trouble over here in the corner as well. He's going to take Billy Gunn up with a little snap suplex down. Flying Brian's been out here for a while too, by the way, as he ties up with Road Dogg. As here comes Ted DiBiase. DiBiase, of course, already had his tag team partner eliminated here tonight. IRS was eliminated earlier, and he's got a pile driver that absolutely flattens Smash. And now Kane trying to save himself with a big kick off the as he was thrown over the top. Road Dogg and DiBiase getting it on. Here's Billy Gunn going after Smash now, and Road Dogg, oh my, after DiBiase. Well, this is the first time in a while we've had 7 competitors in the ring at the same time. As Kane is coming over after Smash here. Oh, this could be trouble. Smash, you might not want to be here. Smash, you better fight. Smash is in big trouble, and he's gone. Demolition has been eliminated as Jesse, the Road Dogg, Jesse James, has also pulled an elimination. As over in the corner, Flying Brian is out of here. Flying Brian gone. Here comes James Storm. James Storm of Beer Money. His tag team partner was already eliminated, Bobby Roode. And boy, James Storm comes in and he's already on his backside. Not a great start there. As Adams going after and slinging into the corner, Ted DiBiase. Kane and Billy Gunn are getting it on over here, and Billy Gunn is wearing Kane out. Kane is down, and here come the tag team partners are going after each other. Members of the New Age Outlaws apparently forgot that you guys are friends, and you want to win this to move on. Not fight each other to eliminate each other. Road Warriors already did that earlier as DiBiase gets floored by James Storm. Here's Storm going after Billy Gunn now. This could be trouble. And knees him right in the gut. And Billy Gunn down along with his tag team partner, the Road Dogg, Jesse James. Kane and Adams getting together now. Oh my, that was a huge choke slam. Now Adams and DiBiase over here in the corner as well. And we're going to get back to 7 wrestlers in the ring again. It hasn't happened many times today, but it looks like it's going to happen right now. As here comes Just Incredible. Well, wait a second now. I'll tell you what, we may have just seen a first in only our 2nd episode. I don't remember Lance Storm being in here, which means Lance Storm is going to be lucky number 30, correct? They, of course, were members of the Impact Players back in ECW. And how about that? And there's the tag team going after each other again with Billy Gunn and Jesse James. As Just Incredible comes over. He gets a piece of Billy Gunn, and then over comes James Storm too. There's Kane and Billy Gunn taking a little rest over here in the top left corner. You got to love the stun states. Look at those two. They were both just completely out of it. Now they're going to get it on with each other. That's crazy. Kane gets a neck breaker. He goes down to the mat. Here comes lucky number 30, and there it is, who we predicted. Lance Storm. Second member of the Impact Players. So this is very interesting. All 30 are out, and there goes the road dog, Jesse James. James Storm has sent Jesse James. Oh, you didn't know? Well, I'll tell you what. Somebody better call somebody because James Storm is gone. Kane just sends Storm out. Now he's going after Billy Gunn, too. Boy, just like that, I thought we were going to have a little bit of time to talk about our final 8, but now we're talking about our final 6. A 6-pack. Storm and Kane getting it on right now. DiBiase coming over to go after Just Incredible. Billy Gunn is out. Look at him in a stunned state on his backside as he gets trying to get up to his feet. Kane with a big haymaker on Lance Storm. And now Gunn gets himself flipped backward as Bryan Adams. So here's the tag teams that you've got out here right now. You've got the Impact Players. You got the New Age Outlaws, Chronic, IRS, and DiBiase Money Inc., obviously. And then Kane and Undertaker were Brothers of Destruction. Those are the tag teams that all have a chance to advance on to our final championship match at the end of, well, this season, I guess you could say. Just Incredible! See ya. Tossed out like nothing. Now DiBiase in some trouble as, oh, look at Kane go right after Bryan Adams. Bryan Adams is, oh my, what an upset. Kane is out of here. What a huge upset. That wasn't, oh my goodness. Bryan Adams, who had done some work, see ya. We've got 3 men remaining. Billy Gunn says see ya. And goodbye, DiBiase. It's our final 2. Impact Players versus the New Age Outlaws. Billy Gunn plants Lance Storm. Man, what? We just had 7 in the ring, did we not? Storm versus Gunn. Somebody's going to move on. Along with the Public Enemy. They won episode 1. Who's taking episode 2? Billy Gunn and Lance Storm, look out. Oh, he sends him over to the corner. Now Gunn coming over and trying to eliminate Lance Storm. Can the New Age Outlaws be that close to moving on? Our second tag team to advance. Storm, oh, he gives him a big right hand. Lance Storm with a big right hand. As these two are the final 2 in this Royal Rumble Tag Team Duos edition. Don't forget, if you have a tag team or a duo that you would like to have featured in this series, you can comment below. If you like what you see, maybe consider hitting that like button, that thumbs up button. And if you really like what's going on here on the channel, the subscribe button costs you nothing. It is F-R-E-E. Don't forget to hit the bell as well, and you'll be able to find out whenever we upload a new video. We also do stream on Twitch. Whoa! Billy Gunn says, hey, narrator guy, quit talking. We got a W. The New Age Outlaws have found themselves as winners, even though they did go after each other, remember? But they are winners of episode number 2. So 2 teams, 2 duos have advanced on to the championship round, and we will do that at the end of the season. But there you go. Champions, winners, congratulations to the New Age Outlaws. Billy Gunn helps the road dog Jesse James punch their ticket to the championship. And that's going to wrap things up for us. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. So long, and we'll see ya in the next one.